Thursday, August 14th, 2025, Evening Edition. Summaries now powered by Grok. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here. I'll be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics, summarizing them for you. Tonight's lineup: Deutsche Bank's betting big with a $14.68 million sphere stake glow, as Obama hails Texas Dems blasting redistricting's low blow, while feds sweep D.C. crime camps in a crackdown flow, urging tech-savvy saves for fisheries climate woe, looping back to banks' bold bets on entertainment's show. Let's dive in. Also in the news, Nadia Bichkova shares health update after hospital rush. Trump predicts Putin-Zelensky peace. Wells Fargo sets Cigna's target at $340. And now, breaking news. Breaking news. Trump-Putin summit live updates. Trump says he thinks Putin and Zelensky will make peace. ABC News. Crime hotspots targeted, encampments cleared as feds expand D.C. push. The Washington Post. President Trump promised to swiftly solve D.C. crime as AG Pam Bondi appointed DEA's Terry Cole as emergency police commissioner, overriding local control. Federal forces and unarmed National Guard target high crime areas and homeless encampments, despite declining violent crime and local concerns over trust and evictions. Obama praises Texas Democrats and calls state redistricting effort a systematic assault on democracy. CNN. Former President Obama warned Texas Democrats of a Republican systematic assault on democracy via gerrymandering to gain House seats. Praising their resistance, he advocated fair, independent redistricting, criticized voter suppression, and noted counter-efforts in states like California to balance maps.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
August 14th in history. August 14th, 29 BC. Octavian holds the second of 3 consecutive triumphs in Rome to celebrate the victory over the Dalmatian tribes. August 14th, 1784. Russian colonization of North America, AWA. UQ massacre. The Russian fur trader Grigory Shelikov storms a Kodiak Island Aleutiate refuge rock on Sitkalidak Island, killing 500 plus Aleutiate.
Famous people born on this day. Jackie Harry. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Jackie Harry, born August 14, 1956, is an American actress known for roles in 227, Emmy-winning Sandra Clark, and Sister Sister, Lisa Landry. First black woman to win Primetime Emmy for supporting comedy. Career spans theater, film, and TV, including Current Days of Our Lives role. Paul Burgess. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Paul Burgess. Disambiguation, English musician, B. 1950. English groundskeeper, B. 1978. Australian pole vaulter, B. 1979. Northern Irish academic / novelist / musician Thomas Paul Burgess, B. 1959. And now on to today's news.
Business news. 5 things that could change after Trump and Putin's high-stake talks, CNBC. Putin and Trump meet in Alaska for high-stakes talks on ending Ukraine's war. Trump pushes for ceasefire, threatening consequences, while Putin seeks territorial concessions like retaining Crimea and Donbas. Key stakes: Ukraine's integrity, Europe's security, Russia's economy, and geopolitical shifts. Ukraine and allies oppose land deals. Deutsche Bank AG boosts stake in South State Company, NASDAQ SSB, ETF Daily News. Deutsche Bank boosted its South State Company stake by 53.6% in Q1, owning 0.13% worth $12 million. Other investors adjusted positions. Institutions hold 89.76%. Analysts give buy consensus with $115.27 target. Insiders bought $786K in shares recently. Stock at $97.55. Q2 EPS beat estimates at $2.30. A laid-off Microsoft worker says his best career move was focusing on his side business instead of the corporate ladder. BizTalk.com. Eduardo Noriega, a 17-year Microsoft veteran, was laid off in May. Fearing job insecurity, he built a side business while employed. Amid tech industry layoffs, retaining and finding jobs has grown harder for workers.
Technology news. Fatty Amin's Company Evaluation Report 2025. Arkema, Evonik, and BASF lead with innovation, strategic expansion, and sustainable solutions. Globe Newswire. The Fatty Amin's Company Evaluation Report 2025 inches analyzes the global market, evaluating top 19 players like Arkema, Evonik, and BASF. It covers definitions, production, applications in agrochemicals and personal care, market dynamics, trends, AI impacts, and competitive landscape. Deutsche Bank AG reduces stock position in Teleflex Incorporated, NYSE TFX, ETF Daily News. Deutsche Bank slashed its Teleflex stake by 79.4% in Q1, holding 0.18% worth $11.6 million. Other institutions adjusted positions, 95.62% institutional ownership. Analysts rate hold with $141.57 target. TFX stock at $121.68. Q2 EPS beat estimates at $3.73. Quarterly dividend 34 cents. CEO bought 1,500 shares. Science news. Plant Breeding and CRISPR Plants Company Evaluation Report 2025. Bayer, Syngenta, and BASF lead with advanced breeding, crop protection, and agricultural innovation. Globe Newswire. The Plant Breeding and CRISPR Plants Company Evaluation Report 2025 inches analyzes the global market, evaluating top 20 companies like Bayer, Syngenta, and BASF. It covers technological advancements, CRISPR innovations, market drivers, for example, regulatory support, hybrid seeds, trends, and competitive landscape for resilient crops. Charles Schwab Investment Management Inc. raises stake in Tetra Tech Inc., NASDAQ Tech. ETF Daily News. Charles Schwab increased its Tetra Tech stake by 2.4% to 2.1M shares, $62 million. Other investors like Vanguard and Bain Capital also boosted holdings. Institutions own 93.89%. Shares fell 3.4% to $35.86. Q2 earnings beat estimates at 43 cents EPS. Revenue $1.15 billion. Dividend $0.065 quarterly. Analysts rate moderate buy, target $41.67. Call for tech-driven, sustainable approach to tackle climate change in marine fisheries. Business Line. Grinson George, director of ICAR CMFRI, urges adopting advanced tech like AI and satellite monitoring, sustainable practices, and ecosystem protection, for example, coral reefs, mangroves, to combat climate change threats to India's marine fisheries, including rising temperatures and habitat loss. He stresses partnerships, local involvement, and an integrated science-tech grassroots approach for resilience.
Today's obituaries. Jackie Bezos. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jacqueline Bezos, 1946-2025, mother of Jeff Bezos, overcame early challenges as a teen mom. She remarried Miguel Bezos, who adopted Jeff, and provided seed funding for Amazon. A philanthropist, she co-founded the Bezos Family Foundation, donating millions to education and cancer research. She died at 78 from Lewy body dementia. Teresa Cairo. Brief Wikipedia summary. Teresa Cairo, 1969-2025, Portuguese CDS-PP politician and lawyer, served as Assembly Deputy, 2002-2003, 2005-2019, and Vice President, 2009-2019. Held roles as Secretary of State, Civil Governor, involved in Rarissimus charity scandal, died at 56. Mike Castle. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mike Castle, 1939 to 2025, Republican politician and lawyer, served as Delaware's Lieutenant Gov, 1981 to 85, Gov, 1985 to 92, and U.S. Rep, 1993 to 2011. Last GOP to represent DE in Congress and win governorship. Lost 2010 Senate primary to Christine O'Donnell. Ingeborg Elsevier. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ingeborg Elsevier, 1936-2025. A Dutch stage actress, graduated from Amsterdam Drama School in 1958 and debuted in Tennessee Williams' Orpheus Descending. She celebrated 60 years on stage in 2018, married 3 times with 1 son, and died in Amsterdam at 89. Sammy Johnston. Brief Wikipedia summary. Sammy Johnston, 1967 to 2025, Scottish midfielder, played over 200 games for St. Johnstone, aided promotions with Partick Thistle, and won the 1997 Irish Cup with Glenavon. He later managed Neilston Juniors and died at 58. Eddie Caspar. Brief Wikipedia summary. Eddie Caspar, 2001-2025, was a Tahitian forward who played for Venus and clubs in France like Trélissac. He represented Tahiti at youth and senior levels, including the 2019 FIFA U20 World Cup. He died at 24 in a road accident. Gideon Kleinman. Brief Wikipedia summary. Gideon Kleinman, 1955-2025. Israeli footballer known for Maccabi Netanya in the 1970s to 80s, died at 70 on August 14, 2025. Honors include 3 championships, 1973, 74, 1977, 78, 1979, 80, 1978 State Cup, and multiple Super Cups and Intertoto Cups. Elie Martel. Brief Wikipedia summary. Elie Martel, 1934 to 2025, was a Canadian NDP politician and Ontario MLA for Sudbury East, 1967 to 1987. A left-wing House leader and former teacher, he advocated for labor and education, succeeded by daughter Shelley, family represented area for 40 years. Mark McArdle. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mark McArdle, 1956-2025, Australian politician and Queensland MLA for Caloundra, 2004-2020, served as Liberal Party leader, deputy opposition leader, and Minister for Energy and Water Supply. He oversaw the Liberal National merger into LNP and battled prostate cancer since 2013, dying at 68. Veche Paes. Brief Wikipedia summary. Veche Paes, 1945-2025, Indian field hockey midfielder, won Olympic bronze in 1972. A sports physician and administrator, he pioneered anti-doping and fitness programs for BCCI, ACC, and others. Father of tennis star Leander Paes, he died at 80 from Parkinson's complications. Bernardo Ruiz. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bernardo Ruiz, 1925-2025, Spanish cyclist, won 1948 Vuelta a España. First Spaniard with 2 Tour de France stages, 1951, Tour Podium, 3rd, 1952, and Giro stage, 1955. Overcame post-Civil War hardships, pioneered Spanish cycling, died at 100. Sen Soshitsu Sifteen. Brief Wikipedia summary. Sen Soshitsu Sifteen, 1923-2025, 15th Imoto of Urasenke Tea School, 1964-2002, promoted global peace via A Bowl of Tea. WU2 veteran, scholar, and diplomat, he earned honors like Japan's Order of Culture and France's Legion of Honor. Died at 102. Dawi Snyman. Brief Wikipedia summary. David Stratton. Brief Wikipedia summary. David Stratton, 1939-2025, English-born Australian film critic, moved to Australia in 1963. He directed Sydney Film Festival, 1966 to 1983. Co-hosted TV reviews with Margaret Pomerantz for 28 years, wrote for The Weekend Australian, lectured on film history for 35 years, and authored 6 books. Otto Altweg. Brief Wikipedia summary. Otto Altweg, a German racing cyclist born March 28, 1937, competed in the 1959 Tour de France. He died in August 2025 at age 88. Nicolas Beaucaire. Brief Wikipedia summary. Nicolas Beaucaire, 1972-2025, was a French actor born in Switzerland. Trained in New York and Paris, he starred in the series Ainsi soit-il, 2012-2015, and films like Les Saveurs du Palais, Capital, and Les Gamins. He died by suicide at 52 after suffering from depression. Norma Eagleton. Brief Wikipedia summary. Norma Eagleton, born 1934 in Oklahoma, was the first woman elected to Tulsa City Commission, 1976, and Oklahoma Corporation Commission, 1979-1989. A Democrat, she earned degrees from OU and law school, married with 2 children, pioneering female leadership in state politics. Cipriano Garcia Fernandez. Brief Wikipedia summary. Cipriano Garcia Fernandez, 1931-2025, Spanish Roman Catholic prelate and Augustinian priest ordained in 1956, served as Bishop of Cafayate, Argentina, 1991-2007. He resigned due to age and died on August 13, 2025 at 93. Szilárd Keresztes. Brief Wikipedia summary. Szilárd Keresztes, 1932-2025, Hungarian Greek Catholic bishop, was ordained in 1955. He served as auxiliary bishop, 1975-1988, and Bishop of Hajdú-Dorog, 1988-2008, founded educational institutions, held key church roles, and received awards for minorities and tolerance. Died at 93. Marian Blazej Krusilowicz. Brief Wikipedia summary. Marian Blazej Krusilowicz, 1936-2025, Polish Franciscan priest ordained in 1960, held key order roles including Vicar General in Rome, 1978-1989. Appointed auxiliary bishop of Szczecin-Kamień in 1989, served until 2013 retirement. Died aged 89. Li Xinliang. Brief Wikipedia summary. Li Xinliang, 1936-2025, was a PLA general who commanded Guangxi, 1983-1988, Shenyang, 1995-1997, and Beijing, 1997-2003 military regions. Promoted to general in 1998, he served on CCP central committees and as an NPC standing committee member. He died at 88. José Antonio Marín Wright. Brief Wikipedia summary. José Antonio Marín Wright, 1941-2025, was a Spanish lawyer and politician affiliated with PSOE. He served as mayor of Huelva, 1979-1988, president of the Andalusian Parliament, 1988-1994, Andalusian deputy, 1982-2004, and senator. He died at 84. Jerry Spence. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jerry Spence, iconic American trial lawyer who died at 96, never lost a criminal jury trial. Renowned for high-profile cases like Karen Silkwood, Imelda Marcos, and Randy Weaver, author and founder of Trial Lawyers College. Njatiela Sridharan. Brief Wikipedia summary. Njatiela Sridharan, 1938-2025, an 86-year-old Indian lexicographer from Kerala, compiled dictionaries linking Dravidian languages, including a 4-language one: Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu. His work inspired the award-winning documentary Dreaming of Words and earned him prestigious honors like the Dr. Herman Gundert Award. Art Wander. Brief Wikipedia summary. Art Wander, 1927-2025, Buffalo-born radio and TV sports analyst, programmed stations nationwide, met the Beatles, and hosted sports talk shows on WGR and Empire Sports Network. Known for witty commentary, he was inducted into the Buffalo Broadcasters Hall of Fame in 2008, died at 98. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. Cigna Group NYCCI give a new $340 price target at Wells Fargo & Company, ETF Daily News. Wells Fargo cut Cigna's price target to $340 with equal weight rating. Overall, analysts give moderate buy with $378.33 consensus target. Shares rose 1.2% to $290.55. Q2 EPS beat estimates at $7.20. Revenue up 11% to $67.13 billion. Quarterly dividend $1.51. Yield 2.1%. Institutional ownership 87%. FMC Corporation NYSE FMC shares sold by Deutsche Bank AG, ETF Daily News. Deutsche Bank slashed its FMC stake by 79.8% to 289,783 shares, $12.2 million. Institutions own 91.86% of FMC. Analysts rate it hold with $49.58 target. Shares opened at $37.28. Q2 EPS beat estimates at 69 cents. Revenue $1.05 billion. Quarterly dividend 58 cents, yield 6.2%. FMC provides crop protection products. Strictly Come Dancing's Nadia Bichkova shares health update after being rushed to hospital. The-Independent.com. Strictly Come Dancing pro Nadia Bichkova was rushed to hospital after injuring her back in a nasty fall during rehearsals. After scans and physio, she feels better and will return to the dance floor tomorrow. The show's 23rd season starts in September with stars like Danny Dyer and Alex Kingston. Entertainment news. How I Gave My Tired Living Room New Life. Honest Home Refresh Ideas. KatesCreativespace.com. The author refreshed their worn living room with practical, low-cost changes instead of a full renovation. Steps included gaining a fresh perspective, identifying outdated elements like matching furniture and clutter, evaluating what to keep, and starting with high-impact moves like rearranging furniture for better flow and conversation areas. Simple updates transformed the space. 58 words. Deutsche Bank AG has $14.68 million stock position in Sphere Entertainment Company, NYSE SPHR, ETF Daily News. Deutsche Bank boosted its Sphere Entertainment, NYSE SPHR stake by 292.8% to 448,729 shares, $14.68 million in Q1. Other investors like Ariel and Steadfast also increased holdings. Institutions own 92%. Stock at $39.36, down 1.1%, beat Q2 EPS estimates at $3.39. Analysts rate hold with $49.50 target.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you. I considered building the patio by myself, but I didn't have the stones. Which side of the chicken has more feathers? The outside.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!